I pay so much money in air conditioning, but honestly, it is 100% worth it. Oh, gosh. All right. We are going ahead to the Unity, I think, and then we're gonna stay in this world. Hello, Abu. Moshi Moshi. You have 3 streams on at the same time. 3 streams, 1 man. Kinky. Alright. Let's go ahead and build it. We're not talking to my friends because I'm not leaving. 23. Abu's a very focused individual.
Space. The blackest sea. Where shall we swim to next, O wise and formidable captain?
It's true. I thought you were gonna request Sag. Every choice you've ever made. In one moment. Why is there 2 versions of these? Let's go with the high-tech one. Done. You can do it up now. Enjoy your life. I am visiting myself.
You made it. I hope you're enjoying the view.
Oh, am I ever? I am a beautiful specimen of humanity.
Tired of staring at it. Eternity.
Why? Respect? I don't sound anything like that.
Everyone says that when they hear themselves for the first time. But no, you don't sound like this. At least, not this you. I am as much you as you are a part of everything. All points connect to here. When a star is born or dies, its existence beats through the heart of this place. The Unity. I have seen all you are, have been, and could be. Do you feel like you've lived a good life? Is there anything you regret?
I mean, we all have regrets. If we're being honest, anyway.
Fair. I wonder what your decision will be then. In order to become Starborn, you must give the universe one last thing. Yourself. That intangible part of you. That something that makes you unique amongst the infinite will explode like a supernova. A part of you will fuse with the essence of this universe, while another part leaves it behind forever. Do you understand what I mean? This one final leap will change this universe forever, even as you leave it behind.
I don't keep this ship, do I, if I jump? Hmm. Wait. The artifacts, the temples, the armillary, who created them and why?
Unknowingly, you just answered your own questions. For who creates things but creators? That is what they have been named throughout the endless circle of time. Are they one or many? Human or alien? Terrestrial or celestial? One day, you might even meet the creators, but not this day. As for the why, so that you could ask that very question, so that you could stand before me for time immemorial and delve into the mysterious of the unending cosmos.
The Starborn said I would be reborn. This sounds like death. Death is transformation.
Much like the death of a star creates new kinds of matter, so will the part of your being become fused with the unity itself. That part is what becomes Starborn and crosses into the multiverse. Through your eyes, it will be as if waking up from a dream. Walk into the gate of light, and you will become Starborn. Everything will vanish, and you will awaken somewhere else. But that isn't your only potential destiny. You could turn around, walk away from the unity until the stars fade away, and you will wake up on your own ship, in your universe. You could live out the life you have. I have enjoyed speaking to you once again. All of you. Every version that is here in the Unity, right now. Go out into the stars.
All right. So the problem with going into
As you
Unity,
consider stepping towards infinity, I offer you a glimpse into what will happen to the universe you may be leaving. As the essence of
I lose my ship, I lose my inventory, which I think is going to be annoying if I want to jump straight to the DLC. So screw this. I'm out. We're going to go back. That's my character, man. How dare you?
You are reaching the edge of the Starfield. Go further, and you will return to your original universe. We will be waiting for you, should you come back.
Rejected. Yeah. Okay. Perfect. All right. I'm not ready yet. Let's yeah, let's roll. All right. So we've got this, and we've also got the watchtower stuff. I think I'm gonna do the watchtower stuff. If I can find it. Oh my god. What happened? Did the quest get screwed up because I disabled the mod? Friggin' Starfield, yo. All right, I think we're just gonna jump around for a little bit. Because I don't see it. To be fair, though, I don't remember what the name of the Watchtower quests were. Do I have them installed? I do. Jump to a level 15 or higher thing. Okay.
I did not think I would see you again. I almost walked in myself, but I thought, what if someone else came back and they were alone?
I'm not done with this universe yet.
I suppose it is comforting knowing that there's a home you can go back to. That you can hold on to what you have. Now that you have seen the Unity, what are your thoughts?
I can't believe something so wondrous has caused so much violence.
The Starborn believe they are competing with each other. With us. I wonder if the Unity causes this, or if it is just them. There is a part of me that still believes you should go. That the Unity is the last step on this journey. Now that you are back, I am not sure what I think. Perhaps Constellation is worth holding on to. Even with the feeling of destiny in the distance.
Perfect. All right, friends, let us jump somewhere else that doesn't involve the Unity. All right. Let's just pick a rando star system because who knows? Let's go here. All right, I guess we're gonna go here. Ready to launch. Who are you? You have no authority over me.
It doesn't matter who we are. You've been flagged as a threat to others and yourself. You will submit. Please, don't make this harder than it has to be.
I'll blast you out of the sky.
We all have one. Permanent incapacitation.
Target has lost their grab track. They cannot jump away.
This is scripted. Nothing can be done.
I've launched the comm beacon. By the time we arrive at Handel Station, they should be prepped for containment. Although, should I have told them to take extra precautions? I've never heard of a detainee needing 2 neural blasts. It happens. Never witnessed it myself, though. We stumbled across an interesting catch, that's for sure. Might even bag us some promotions. Regardless, I'll start getting them ready for... Ah, damn it. Another ship is jumping in. We're being boarded.
hair's a little shorter, I think. I don't know, hard to tell. But I'm fairly sure you're you. And it looks like I found you not a moment too late. Pins and needles all over, am I right? Yeah, nasty thing, that beam of theirs. First blast disables your ship, second disables anyone on board.
Thanks for our rescue.
Ah, yeah, you're welcome. I think. Huh, that was almost coherent. You should be knee-deep in drool, barely able to remember which shoe goes on which foot. I'm actually impressed.
Interesting.
But you'll have to give it a little more time before you can actually talk again and be able to move more than just your head.
Month.
Uh-huh. You don't say. Well, I'd love to continue this enthralling dialogue we've got going on, catch up on old times, but clock's ticking, so listen carefully. These guys who attacked you, it wasn't by accident. And if I hadn't intervened, you'd be on your way to a max security prison right now.
Yeah.
These guys, they will come for you again, and right now there's precious little you could do to stop them. Listen, there'll be enemy reinforcements here at any moment, so I'm gonna use my ship to lure them away. Give them something else to chase for a while. Once you can walk again, come find me at these coordinates. I'll do everything I can to keep you safe. You have my word on that. Now, let's get you out of this and back to your ship.
Sick. All right, port in a storm. Let's go. I've literally already been here before. Why can't I jump? Friggin' Starfield. Okay. Oh, I'm not even in. Wait, I am here. I'm docked. That's what I get. Okay. We need to actually sell some stuff, so let's go somewhere else. Where's a good place? I mean, bricks would be fine, I guess, if things. Shan's fine. That's where Keela is. Yeah.
If more and more people flock to the Freestar Collective, does that not just make it more like the United Colonies?
Alright, let's sell some crap from the frontier, because I got stuff that don't belong here. Okay. The rest of this is fine. I guess I could sell a lot of this junk, because it doesn't really matter. Alright, let's sell some junk. Oh wow, why is that such high DPS? That is ridiculous. Interesting. Don't think I'm going to end up using that, but it's cool. That kind of stuff is starting to show up. Okay, can I buy anything from these nerds? Nope. Alright, let's find more vendors. We gotta buy some more ammo anyway. 0.5 and then 777 stuff.
I'll say right up front, feel free to look.
Alright, what do you got for ammo? You got this stuff, and you got this stuff. Oops. Good enough. Alright, let's go back to selling. Corner coachman. I guess I could give this to... What's her name? Actually, we should talk to her in general. Where are you? My God, finally you showed up. Straight
Yes.
gear.
I am always.
Alright. You don't need the keel hauler. It's cool, but it's not as good. It's almost as good though, strangely enough. Let's go ahead and add that, and we'll add that. I can see what's going on. We'll go ahead and transfer that. And we'll transfer that, I guess. Transfer that just in case. You never know. All right. Gotta actually move the weapon over, and we'll move that. So let's go ahead and make sure that she has ammo for this, which she does not. I don't think. Yeah, she needs some .43. Give her just a little bit of this. She doesn't need a bunch because she basically has unlimited ammo as far as I'm aware anyway. So we'll have her equip that. And we'll take this. And then we'll keep her wearing what she's currently wearing. Okay, on that front as well, and that too. So she's got what she needs. Perfect. Thanks. Hope you enjoyed.
Everyone needs supplies. How about I just
Let's go ahead and get rid of this. And I think I'm gonna get rid of this. I don't think there's any reason to have more than 2 weapons, to be honest. And I'll keep the grenades. But the mines don't serve a purpose. Oh yeah, I should buy more digipicks. Thanks, buddy. The hitching post.
The hitching post aims to be the best damn bar. Not quite opening day, but take a look.
The hitching post. I ain't know what I'm talking about.
You ask me, outlaws? Ashta, I'm sure I got what you need.
You might. Okay, I think we're good. Do I even need throwables? Whatever. Carry them around for funsies. All right, let's go to Stardock. Whoop. Oh, why's my my power usage all messed up? Oh, get rid of that. Get that. Good enough.
Docking clearance in. Approved.
Why's my ship feeling like such a chungus? Alright, how are we doing on ammo? We're actually doing okay.
May I be of assistance?
No, get out of here. Some guy told me to get him or meet him here.
Designation, some guy, unknown. All current station residents located in recreation area.
Perfect. How much money do I even have? 300k? That's not bad. Hello, nerd.
Ah, and there he is.
Turn
Welcome
around.
to
Wow.
Stardock Alpha, my current home away from home. Glad you found your way here.
Nice station you have here.
Oh,
We're not going to ask too
so
many
those-
questions since we've been through this before.
I'll introduce you to the owner later. But for now,
And then we had to disable the
I
mod.
imagine you have a lot of questions, and I do have answers for you. But first, we need to talk about the people who attacked you.
Fine, I'm listening. Tell me what I need to know.
The group that attacked you, they're called Watchtower. I'm not surprised if you've never heard of them. To say they're clandestine would be an understatement. From what I've gathered, it seems they've made it their life's work to hunt down and confine individuals they consider dangerous. Individuals like you. And me.
Maybe I do know why Watchtower's interested in me.
Don't keep me in suspense. Let's hear it.
I have abilities. Things a normal human can't do.
Well, I suppose that answers that. These abilities of yours. I'd be interested in learning more about them. But that's something we can talk about later.
Watchtower, huh? Good to have a name for them.
I'm glad you think so. But unfortunately for now, that's where the good news ends. Let me explain. When Watchtower came for you, I'm sure their method of capture didn't escape your notice. For people like us, Watchtower like to employ a particular device. A kind of energy weapon. The first blast disables your ship, the second disables you. Or at least, it's meant to. But you... you took that second burst and just kept on going, didn't you? Took a third to bring you down. Maybe now you're starting to get a picture on why Watchtower might be scared of you, huh?
If they're so scared of me, they should just stay away.
You'd think so, wouldn't you? But scared or not, they know if they hit you enough times, even the most hardy succumb to their weapon. Now, I'm a little sparse on the details, but I do know they call this weapon the Sinapse Disruptor, which seems an apt name if you ask me.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and here's the worst part. There's no foolproof counter to the Disruptor. None at all. Believe me, I've looked. I've tried. There's nothing.
I don't buy that. Everything has a weakness.
Well, glad you're staying optimistic. All right, let me backtrack and rephrase things.
What are you doing,
There is
Wabu?
no technological counter to this weapon. No magic shields or special kind of hull plating. But this brings me to why I made contact. I have devised a strategy that would keep you and me safe from Watchtower's impromptu abductions. But the catch is, it's not something I can do alone. And it's gonna take effort. I'm gonna need your help on this. And you're gonna need mine.
Alright, tell me about this strategy of yours.
It's fairly simple, really. Maybe you already noticed, but Watchtower's Disruptor. It takes a while to charge between bursts. And as long as your ship has power, it needs to hit you at least twice in order to incapacitate.
At least
Now,
twice.
if you're flying about all by your lonesome, it's not too difficult for Watchtower to blast you as many times as they need. But what if you weren't by yourself? What if you had the support of other ships?
Alright, you're probably gonna have to do it again, Wabu. I'm listening.
In a nutshell, here's my strategy. You don't fly alone anymore. Instead, you get some buddies. You get more ships. You get a fleet. Then, even if Watchtower track you down and get a shot in with their Disruptor, with other ships there to cover you, they'd never get a second hit. Giving you time to recover, get back in the fight, and avoid capture. Think about it. It makes sense, right?
What's going on today? These are some super stupid emotes, Wabu. I'm not gonna lie. For some reason, I cannot add this for real thing. Probably because there's already one with it. There, I don't know. Okay, that's a fairly good plan. I can see that working.
Okay, good. I'm happy you're on board with this fleet idea. You know that the first time that we... Oh, right. Yeah, we've not really been introduced yet, have we? Let's rectify that. My name's Torin. Just Torin. I guess you could say I'm a traveler. Yeah, I travel the stars. Here and there, and...
The Starborn.
Back again. And it's likely during those travels I got the attention of Watchtower. And I've been trying to shake him off ever since.
Good to know you, Torin. I'm Sinapse. I appreciate you helping me.
I think nothing of it. Just doing what's right. Okay then, if we're going to make this fleet idea work, it's about time we get a move on, before Watchtower catches us with our pants down.
Let's not waste any more time. How do we make a fleet?
Proactive. I like it. Alright. Here's how we're gonna pull this fleet thing off. First, we need some hardware. Equipment. Especially designed to handle this sort of thing. Had a pal look into it, and he figured out what we'll need. A Model 2 Fleet Sync control node. And he knows where we can find one, too.
Yeah, Model 1 was pretty mediocre.
The problem is, control node's not easily accessible. It's stored away in an old facility with no simple way in. But, I got a solution for that. Here, catch!
What's this? Some sort of grenade?
That is our solution. You ever hear about the orbital drops the UC and Freestar Collective did during the Colony War? Basically, troops planet-side would toss down a flare, like the one I just gave you. It would mark a spot, and then depending on what the flare signaled, ships in orbit would fire down whatever was requested. Emergency backup, supplies, or sometimes just a good old airstrike. Or orbit strike, I guess. They called them skydrops. Very versatile, very useful. And now, very illegal. Forbidden by the armistice. At least, for the military. But we're not military. I got a skydrop system rigged up to my ship, and that's what we're going to use to get into that facility and grab the hardware we need.
I'm ready. Let's get the fleet hardware.
That's what I like to hear. Time to get moving. Jump in your ship and meet me outside. Hail me when you're ready, and we'll plot a course.
Sick.
I'm glad we're doing this. You and me. We'll show Watchtower they picked the wrong people to mess with. This time.
I think I just jump on my ship.
Awaiting your orders, Captain.
It must be.
I should have an entire house full of mirrors. It'd be amazing. Why is that? Data basics.
Permission to dock has been confirmed.
We're gonna be jumping to Eridani 3 in the Eridani system. Once we're there, we can get things started. You good to go?
Understood. I'll set a course now.
Okay then. Power up your grav drive and take point. I'll be right behind you.
He was just using the uppercase one instead. Oh, okay. Well, I can blame Wabu for that one. He's the one who set that stuff.
At sunny Eridani 3. Alright, power up your scanners and do a sweep of the planet. See if we can find our facility.
Okay.
Receiving your telemetry. There it is. I see our facility, near one of the poles. Huh. Gren wasn't kidding. Most of it's buried under ice. Won't be easy to get inside. But no problem. That's why we've got Skydrop. All we need to do is... Hey, I'm detecting incoming ships. They're small. Look like drones. Watchtower drones, damn! They probably detected our scan. We'll have to deal with them before we can head to the planet's surface. Don't worry, these things aren't big enough to carry disruptors. Still, they can do some damage, so let's take them out as fast as we can.
Enemy shields are down!
This is why I have the big guns.
Enemy shield system has been damaged!
Okay then, let's get back to the plan. I'll need to stay in orbit in order to use Skydrop. You'll need to land and find the exterior of the facility. Once you're there, I'll provide further instructions.
Sick. Land ship, find facility. Got it.
Make sure you keep warm. Conditions down there don't seem overly hospitable. Okay, have a good landing.
Live the dream.
Like touching down on a cloud. Your landing skills never cease to amaze.
I will never grow
Facility you're
weary
looking for
of
shouldn't
seeing
be too far
places
away.
like this.
Make your way there and I'll start prepping Skydrop.
Extreme cold.
Looks like you're there. Okay, here's what you need to do. In order for Skydrop to work, the ship deploying needs pinpoint coordinates and a drop request. So, take out that flare I gave you, punch in a request. For a surface missile. Then throw the flare near the exposed portion of the facility. That's right, we're blasting this sucker open. And I've only got one missile on board, so make sure you don't mess up. Okay, that's a good read. System's got a lock, missile loaded, Skydrop deploying.
Oh boy.
Nice work. Now we've got to wait inside. Oh, shit. Perhaps I should have mentioned this sooner. This is an old watchtower facility we're breaking into. I didn't expect
That is one unbelievable chungus. What the hell?
just use our only Skydrop. Shit. Oh, I got an idea. Get some distance between you and that mech. Now.
Risk. Defiance will not be tolerated.
Alright, remember, Watchtower is still looking to capture you. So find the control node and get back to Stardock, and my friends there will help you. And if we don't see each other again, best of luck. I got complete confidence in you. Hey, you want to see something cool? Fix your eyes on the mech. And say goodbye in 3, 2, 1. Touchdown.
What the hell? He launched the friggin' ship at it? What?
Take what you must. Leave the rest for the scavengers.
Okay. Dude's cray cray. Alright, let's see what goodies we can find in here. You're getting shot at. We are, and it kind of stings. Man, oh man. Is she dead? What? Why? Oh my god. Well, okay. Didn't like her anyway. I should have bought more med packs. Maybe. What if she's dead forever? Classic Bethesda. Is her corpse still there? What kind of drugs are you on, Data Basics? Yeah, supporting Asian stuff, right? Looks like my companion got murdered. It's supposed to be immortal. Yeah, it does. Just classic Bethesda. Yeah, but if I want a new one, I gotta reset the entire universe. It's just kind of annoying. I wonder if she counts as like dead. No, she's still alive as far as the game is concerned. Pretty funny. A nuclear fuel rod, hell yeah. Alright, I disabled the security. Should be okay for at least a little bit. Not that exciting. And she won. Deviants. AI is fighting back in the mechs. Future. It's the future and they're still using toilet paper. Sweet. Gym action. Just hack everything. 'Cause I'm a hacker. I just use all of them at the same time. Huh. How is it shooting through the wall? Hello, Zestrudel and Embiid. Welcome to the greatest game ever created. Actually, if I'm gonna do research, I'm pretty sure I already did most of them. I still don't have a small primer. Where the hell do I make those things? Morbid. I'm morbid. Still kind of funny that my companion was killed, and they're supposed to be immortal. Bike ride number 1 is done. How many are you gonna try to do? Have I researched sandwiches yet? I think I might be able to make one. There are a lot of bodies, but it might just be mannequins. How would you know? Just what makes it more impressive, so I didn't want that. I guess it would be the industrial one, if anything, to make the primers. Diversify your cardio profile. Is there an index fund for that? I am pumping through ammo like there's no tomorrow. Arcanum sounds familiar, but I don't think I ever played it. Doing a shower sounds like a plan. Get that OnlyFans content rolling. The tower grade wrist stats uncommon. Do you think T. Bellamy or whatever is Tauren? Riesling, ooh. A little sweeter than I would like, but I'd enjoy it. You're gonna get them lean. I think Starfield did a good job in understanding that future tech wasn't going to look super weird. System turbine air. I mean, a game can only be improved when it's super agent, or ancient rather. Super agent. Super ancient. Can only be brought up so far. The source material is just messed up. What a beast. I mean, Fallout had some crazy stuff like that too. I think my biggest issue with Fallout is the time limit.
Hey, you found it. All by yourself, too. Well done.
Shouldn't you be mincemeat?
Nope. Lightly tenderized, maybe. I did get knocked around a little bit. Guess I do have some explaining to do. But not here. Not now. We'll be safer back at Stardock. We can talk more there. And also get started on your fleet.
Oh. Fair enough. Let's get going.
Sounds good to me. Now call me crazy, but I don't think my ship is going to be flying anytime soon. So I'm going to have to bum a ride. Don't worry though, I am a great co-pilot. I only ever crash ships when I mean to.
Tuh.
Okay, let's head back to... Was that you or me?
Warning. Connection error detected. Anomalies in Corvette control system. Containment protocols engaged. Area sealed.
Huh.
Undead miners are the best
Evidently
miners.
Pulling that control node had one or two unforeseen consequences. Oh no. No, 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 no. We are not this isn't. We cannot fight this thing. It's shields. There's no way we can get through those. The firepower needed to. Wait, I think I got a plan. Stay here and get behind some damn cover.
Perfect.
1 second. Just checking. That's missing some systems. But it does have a Sinapse disruptor. Perfect. One small snafu. Corvette doesn't.
Technology is obviously superior.
Is umbilical to the facility's reactor. Here's the plan. We can draw power from the facility. You just need to flip some breaker switches. Should be 4 of them around the hangar bay. I'll regulate things from here. You flip those switches fast as you can.
Run! Use your secret powers so you can run forever. Okay.
Nice. But the Corvette's still thirsty.
I'm still thirsty. Tank it, man.
Almost there, but we're still short. One more. We're so close.
Always time for looting. I wonder if every turret basically turned on me. The music wants me to hurry, but I'm not going to hurry.
Breaker switches now! The Corvette's got half the power! Combat algorithms engaged. Prepare for neutralization. Throw those breakers! We're not at full power yet! You did it!
We are now.
Disruptor's got all the power it needs. Alright, hold on. I'm taking a shot.
Just got flashbanged so hard.
Hey. Hey, you
What,
alright?
Moja? Schminge and just needle fucking pucker.
Easy now. There's no need for such strong language. Let's keep things civil. Although, I suppose you've got a good reason to be upset. You got zapped by the disruptor. Of course that would happen. I should have thought of that. Sorry, that's my bad. But hey, the mech's out of commission. See? Nothing but fried circuits now. All thanks to you. You're not half bad at this whole thinking on your feet thing.
Perfect. Schmank schmoo.
You're welcome. Drool running down your chin and still impeccable manners. Bravo. You're looking more upright than I'd expect. Guessing the disruptor didn't get a clean hit on you. Huh. That's lucky. Means you should be able to walk, and in a straight line even. More or less.
I'm in a dream.
Well, lockdown's over and we have the control node. We can finally leave this place. Come on, let's hightail it back to Stardock.
Keeping things Civil War. Mm-hmm. Still working on weightlifting. Yep. Can't jump. My God. Imagine having a karaoke stream. Disgusting. They had karaoke in Yakuza. Yeah. It's like a DDR thing.
Always a satisfying moment to return to your city.
Yeah, DDR insofar as you were like following notes on the screen or whatever. Why is my place such a mess? Who's dropping all this crap everywhere? How do I make small primers anyway? Whatever. Man, that's a lot of immobilizers. Can I actually make med packs? Okay, whatever. Still doesn't matter. You should go with the other ones, Astrodome. Alright, do I care about tech? The grab jump distance doesn't matter. Geology is whatever. Medicine's okay. Can be okay. Crafting items for cheaper. Rest of it's kind of whatever. Thing to unlock a game? Like sing well or just sing?
Torin! Why is it every time we get back from a supply run, you're nowhere to be found? Is it really that hard to stay put and not leave the station unattended?
Ah, you're exaggerating. It's not every time. Besides, Babs was here.
Babs can't regulate the station's power core. You know, the unstable power core.
So, how was your supply run? Those surgeon guys have everything you need?
No, they didn't. Per usual. And don't think I didn't notice you changing the subject.
Speaking of changing the subject, let me introduce my friend here.
Yeah. Hello, nice to meet you.
Oh, yeah. Hi. Nice to meet you too. Sorry, who are you?
This is the person I told you about, Harper. The one I was looking for. He was very almost a permanent guest of Watchtower. Thankfully, though, I was there to save his sorry ass. Instead of waiting alone on an empty station, twiddling my thumbs.
I should.
Oh, I see. Huh. Then I guess you had a good excuse to not be here. You're off the hook. This time.
1,000 thank yous, my fair lady. Thy generosity is truly boundless.
Put a sock in it, Torin. And you, Torin's friend? From what I understand, you be no fan of Watchtower, right? If you want to give them a bloody lip, come talk to me when you have a moment. Got a job for you.
That's Harper. Stardock belongs to her as much as it belongs to anyone. She lets a few of us hang out here, provided we don't misbehave.
So we've got the control node. How do we get a fleet?
For that, we need to go talk with
Dollar
Brent.
keto
He's a ship
bread?
engineer.
Holy
He can
crap.
help us get everything set up and
Do
installed.
they make it out of cardboard?
You've not met him yet, so maybe I should... Gren maybe isn't what you'll be expecting. But you don't need to worry about him. He's on our side.
Wait, on our side? What do you mean by that?
I mean exactly what I said. He's on our side, and I fully trust him. We should head over to Gren's workshop. Or, I suppose we could go to the bar, talk with Harper first. She did seem to want you for something. It's up to you what we do. Lead, and I will follow.
I would like a chance to talk to you. If
Alright, let's clean up some power stuff here. I think solar flare is pretty cool. I should probably get rid of the cutter thing because I'm never going to actually use it. Alright, let's clean some stuff up. We'll keep the Revenant as one. Keep the... Oh, that's actually a rifle. Sure. We'll keep that as 3. I don't think I actually need that many weapons. Yeah, frozen bread is a pretty
you are
okay.
able.
Alright, I'm kind of okay with solar flare. This is actually pretty good in general for just mining stuff. I should probably change the med pack button to something less crazy. Yeah, that'll be okay. Which means I need to change solar flare. That's fine. Yeah, this can stay at 0, which is fine. I don't know if there's anything else I really care about too much. I guess personal atmosphere is always going to be good. Yeah, this just keeps being useful all the time. Today's time is very cool too. Alright, let's keep that. We'll keep personal atmosphere on 7. Grab dash is useless. Creator's piece is kind of okay too. Precog has never been useful. Like ever.
You got somewhere to be? All right, I'll wait here.
Welcome back, Jack.
I have been thinking about what we talked about before. The idea of purpose in one's life. You told me that fun was important. I assumed you were joking and dismissed it out of hand. But, having thought about it, I wonder now if you were right. Or at least, if I were too quick to reject the idea. I have been single-minded in my pursuits. I have always believed the decisions I made were necessary. That there was no other option. I have sacrificed much to be where I am now. And I'm starting to wonder if it has
Somehow I
been
doubt he
worth it.
used the right guns, Estrel. You're the only one who can answer that.
I know. I have told you that I am not one to discuss my past. And yet,
We've all done things we regret.
I would not presume to think we have had similar experiences. I would hope you would do the same. I promised to provide for my family. That meant working with smugglers to procure supplies we could not acquire any
Disgusting.
other way. I have spent my adult life away from my home, jumping from one planet to the next, living in dangerous conditions, often surrounded by violence.
It's clearly taking a toll on you.
It certainly influenced the way I see the universe. I was convinced from the beginning that it was
Is she a
unwise to let anyone
Varun
get too
person, which is
close.
why she's talking about this whole family
I
thing?
had maybe not quite friends, but people I cared about. Yet there was always a distance I could not reach across. I often find other people complicated and confusing. It seemed easier to not become attached, especially when circumstances meant I might never see them again, with no warning.
We're social creatures. Life is better when we're surrounded by others.
Until now, I have disagreed strongly with that idea. But therein lies my concern. What I am trying to say is that I now wonder whether it has been the right decision to distance myself from others.
I'm here for you if you need me.
I appreciate that more than you know.
Alright. Maybe she'll get murdered like Sarah did. Alright. So we got a new gun. That's cool.
Welcome to
Oh, it's
Starfield.
even got a thingy. A scope.
I still get a rush visiting. You got somewhere to be? All right, I'll wait here for you.
Speak to Harper, meet Gren. Okay. Time has been slowed.
First rule. This is my home, and you're a guest. So behave yourself. But so long as you don't cause trouble, my docking bays are always open.
Oh,
With that
baby.
out of the way, welcome to Stardock.
Sweet.
I think that's what we ended up calling this place.
So you own Stardock?
That I do. Found this place a few months back. Abandoned for years. Falling apart at the seams. But with a little love and a lot of welding, we got it into decent shape. And best of all, here, I make the rules. Sleep a hell of a lot better knowing that.
How do you know Torin?
Torin? Oh, that's a story. We first met here, on this very station, both trying to lay claim to it. I thought he was just some spacer, trying to muscle me out. Almost blew him out of an airlock.
What do you mean almost?
But once we stopped trying to kill each other, we figured out we both just wanted a safe place to set up shop.
Could you tell me a little about yourself?
Me? I mean, I grew up in Neon, lost more to that city than I care to share. So, I left. After that, tried to do some good for a while. Fell in with one of the medical firms. Would pull folks out of bad situations, patch them up if they're hurt.
Did what work?
Felt right at the time, but didn't care much for all the regulations.
Oh, the
Just
Poland
wanted to do
story
what
hasn't been
needed
completed
doing.
yet.
Now I do my own thing. No one holding me down, no one trying to pull my strings. Suits me just fine.
You said something about giving Watchtower a bloody lip.
Sure did. Compared to Torin and Gren, I don't have much of an axe to grind with Watchtower. But from the little I know of them, I don't think I like them very much. They seem like the domineering type, sticking their noses where they're not wanted. So, when Gren tells me he detects some sort of Watchtower listening post in the Altair system, I can't say I'm too happy about that.
The Altair system? That's barely a jump away. No wonder you're agitated.
How did you discover the listening post?
Gren's a cautious guy, always running scans. Likes to catalog things. On the way back from a supply run, one of his scans picks up some weird signal from the system we're passing. At first, he thought it might be a distress call. Someone's comms were on the fritz, so they were forced to get creative calling for help. But digging a little deeper, he realized it's a Watchtower signal. A covert signal. Only reason he found it was because of his training.
Sounds like something that should be dealt with.
I don't care if it's the Freestar Collective, pirates, or even this Watchtower. I don't want anyone snooping around near my home. This listening post, it's not good for any of us. It's got to go.
Hey, you won't get any argument out of me.
So here's my proposition. I tell you where this listening post is, you download any data it's collected, then take it offline. I'll pay you for your time, a nice heap of credits, more than enough to make it worth your while.
What's your goal here? Why ask me to do this?
Thought I was pretty clear. I don't want some creepy listening post near my home. Simple as that. If you're asking why I'm interested in the data, well, let's just say I'm curious. What's Watchtower trying to poke their nose into, and why? That kind of intel could be worth something.
Won't Watchtower know it was us and who did this?
They'll know someone hit their listening post, sure. They're not idiots. But space is big. As long as you're careful and don't leave a trail, they'll have no clue who pulled the plug or where they went. Just keep your head down and don't get sloppy. No witnesses, no problem.
Just like real life. No witnesses. Sure. Just tell me where this listening post is exactly.
We only passed by the system, but as best we could tell, the listening post was somewhere on Altair 3. Couldn't tell you exactly where, though. You'll probably have to investigate the planet to find that out.
We actually already have experience searching for Watchtower facilities. I think we know just what to look for. Before we head out, we should check in with Gren. He can help us put our fleet together.
She's just backing up. Just backing up. She has nothing to steal. That's unfortunate.
Should talk with Gren.
All right, BRB. Yeah, $1 is an unbelievably low price for it, though. The materials tend to be a lot more expensive. Alright, let's go meet this nerd.
So you found him after all. Good. Better with us than in Watchtower's hands.
Torin? Should we be worried right now?
Relax, I told you. Gren's on our side.
Apologies if I caused distress. Maybe I should remove my helmet.
Oh, actually, that might... Okay.
There. Much better.
Someone needs to offer me an explanation.
Torin really should have prepared you better for this.
Gren is ex-Watchtower. He's defected. No longer with them. Now he's as much their enemy as you or me. And as for his colorful appearance...
There's no need to be delicate, Torin. I won't be offended. We can speak plainly. If you're curious, please, feel free to ask any questions you might have. I'll answer what I can.
So, not to be rude, but your face, are you unwell?
Unwell? No. In fact, right now I'm likely in better health than anyone on this station. My appearance is a result of genetic manipulation, something that most members of Watchtower are subjected to. It's a voluntary procedure, but one that's required to move up the ranks.
Is there anything you can tell me about Watchtower?
Probably not as much as you'd prefer. Watchtower is a highly secretive organization, even to those within it. All information is on a need-to-know basis. And since all I needed to know was engineering, what information I can share is limited. We can talk more on the subject later if you'd like.
Why'd you leave Watchtower?
Despite being augmented and conditioned by them, my loyalty to Watchtower was never strong. To me, it was always just a job. However, a chance encounter forced me to reevaluate my career choice. Learning what Watchtower does to people like you and Torin, that was something I wanted no part in. And so I deserted. Not something Watchtower takes kindly to. But for that to become a problem, they'll first need to find me.
Why are you still wearing a Watchtower uniform?
Simple, really. It helps keep me safe and well. And not just because it's armor. Most Watchtower members undergo changes to enhance them for their particular duties. These changes aren't entirely positive, however. There's always a number of complications. But our helmets and suits help mitigate these issues.
That's enough questions. I need help building a fleet.
I take it that means you recovered the control node.
Got it right here. Was exactly where you said we'd find it. Although a heads up about the mechs would have been nice.
Mechs? I'm shocked there were any remaining. They were all flagged for transfer. I hope they didn't cause too much trouble.
We're alive, aren't we? Don't worry about it. Still, you should probably work on your intel.
Intel is Harper's specialty, not mine. If you hand me the control node, we can begin building your fleet.
Sure, take it.
Acceptable condition. Should suffice. I've already done most of the prep work. Installing this to the main board shouldn't be difficult. Please, have a seat. Help yourself to a snack or drink. This won't take long. There. I think we're done here. The control node integrated without issue. You now have a mainframe fully capable of fleet management and coordination.
Hell yeah. So, how does this work?
Efficiently. This fleet command system I've fabricated, you should find it fairly intuitive. Go ahead, try it for yourself. Use the terminal and commission one of your other ships to your fleet.
Hey, don't look at me. Look at
Okay.
that fleet terminal instead.
I can assign these nerds. Okay. Cute.
And that's all you have to do. That vessel's now part of your fleet. Newly commissioned vessels will automatically follow your lead ship. But if you'd prefer different tactics, you can always change their orders. Keep in mind, at the moment, the command system can only handle one additional ship. But if you want, you can always switch a vessel out for another. I was about to suggest you assign a pilot, but I see you've already figured out how to do that yourself. Congratulations. You now have an active fleet.
Yes.
Of course, it's only 2 ships, but in time, and with additional resources, we can grow that number.
Thanks for your help.
Yeah, we owe you one, Gren. This should at least be enough to even the odds against any watchtower patrols that come our way.
Torin, I noticed that your ship and the skydrop system I spent several weeks retrofitting into it are suspiciously absent.
Ah, yeah, about that. You see, there was a situation, unavoidable, really. One thing led to another, and I ended up destroying my ship.
That does not surprise me. And now, I am doubly glad that I began work on building a second skydrop
How convenient
system. We can integrate it into your fleet's new ship immediately. I have a feeling you will make for a better custodian for it.
As I use that UC prison ship. Sounds good to me. Let's do it.
Be advised, skydrops are used by fleet ships that remain in orbit. If you install a skydrop to your home ship, it'll be useless. Now, where did I put that vacuum tape?
Okay. Sure. Bam. So weird. Sure, great. Yeah, I don't care.
The skydrop system has been successfully integrated. I trust Torin has explained how it all operates. Naturally, you'll need flares to call one down. So, take these. That's all I have to hand right now. However, you can always craft additional flares, assuming you have the necessary materials. I may also be able to fabricate more for you. Be sure you check my personal stockpile from time to time. For now, that's all I can do for you. I hope it's enough.
Thanks. You've been very helpful.
We appreciate it, Gren. Really. But are you sure there's nothing else? Not to sound ungrateful, it's just...
So far, everything I've made has been reverse engineered from Watchtower hardware. The fleet command system, the skydrops. In theory, I could upgrade these things, but I'd need specialized components. Watchtower components.
Oh, good.
Well,
all the things
in
I've
that case, if we come
ignored.
across any Watchtower materials, we'll be sure to let you know. Ha! We have a fleet! Yes, right now it's only 2 ships, but it's still early days. I'm sure we'll figure out a way to expand. Well, that's everything we needed to do here. Come on, we should investigate that Watchtower listening post. I'll join you aboard your ship. Don't feel right sending you off by yourself just yet.
Just yet. So where is this exactly? The Piazzi system. Okay.
any adventure you can fly away from. Is that how the saying goes?
Ah, move.
I'm sure they're sad to see you go.
Few more days. I didn't actually power up my grab drive. There we go. Grab hands. Grab people.
Here we are. We should hunt down that listening post.
We should.
This is Research Outpost U-309 to any and all Freestar Collective craft. We are under heavy fire. Hostile spacers are overrunning our position on...
I don't care. They can die. You can barely do it. Thought Audacity was always a big deal.
Looks like we found it. Readings are similar to that watchtower safe house we cracked open.
Alright, let's get some components.
Let me know if you need a hand. Otherwise, I'll stay here. Keep an eye on things.
Oh, hello.
Do you mind if I ask you some personal questions?
You do not need to ask me if you may ask. You may just ask.
Okay. Wrong button. I don't remember what half these things are set to.
Am I detecting... Are there watchtower troops there? If you want access to that listening post, you're gonna have to deal with these guys first. Might I suggest a skydrop?
Do I even have any? Do they count as grenades? Yeah, they do. Okay. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
I'll take care of it. Need help, Dusty?
Okay, I gotta aim better. A lot better. Hello, Anonimo. That was a bit of a mouthful. I don't think the double N is friendly in English.
Restricted.
I don't want to get that close to this guy, but I guess I have to. gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Ah! Oh. Ah! Why? Man, this skydrop thing kind of blows. I'm not gonna lie.
I'll take care of it.
Oh, direct hit.
Someone or something will clean up whatever's left behind.
I did not play Armored Core, no. Oh, silly. We talking to this guy. Somebody's history. It's coming back to haunt them. Oh boy. Man, I'm getting wrecked. We'll just carry a whole bunch of contraband. Why the heck not? I guess I should get some shielded stuff at some point. Who am I looking for? Where are they? Oh, they're in here. Requires a computer. Open the door. So when I was a kid, the only console I had was the regular Nintendo.
Get back to your ship and meet me in orbit. We can look for this surveillance array.
So I never really had a chance to play a lot of those things. I don't know, maybe my parents didn't have the money or they didn't think it was justifiable or what. I don't know. Right, I don't feel like carrying around a pile of stuff that'll get me arrested in normal space. Have I ever played Valorant? No. I am under 40.
A bit difficult to tell, but I'm fairly sure that's Watchtower hardware. Yep, I think this is the surveillance array we're looking for. Doubt we'll be able to crack its encryption remotely. But maybe if we destroy it, we might be able to recover some of the data from the wreckage.
Maybe.
If in doubt, blow it up. That's definitely one way to deal with that array.
Live the dream. So where is it? When am I playing Valheim again? Later this year, I guess. At the end of the year. Heck, they don't actually know where it is, right? Do I need to read something? That the problem here? It's not that one, is it? Man, this is what I get for not paying any attention. This is fine too.
It's my second favorite thing in the galaxy. Next to reading.
So maybe one of these?
Found you.
Is this supposed to show up on this map? Oh. Ah! I went too fast. Oh, we just gotta pew pew and call it good. Fine. Man, this thing can take a pounding. I'll just run straight into it, because why the hell not, I guess.
That's how it's done! Oh, glad to see the fleet strategy works as anticipated. We should search the array's wreckage, see if we can recover that intel for Harper.
We should. Oh, I told you to say hi? Well, hello, Roxy. I don't think I can do a barrel roll. Are you talking the Star Fox one? Because that's this one, but it's not actually a barrel roll. That's an aileron flip.
People are saying Constellation members have visions. Well,
hey, this salvage looks promising.
Like a barrel roll is literally where you do this.
Got some watchtower components, and huh, what are these?
There we go.
Computer cores?
Bam!
Well, all right. I think we got what we need. Let's head back to Stardock. Harper and Gren will want to hear about this.
It's okay. If it's any consolation, I think my voice sounds weird too when I listen to it. Fortunately, I've got an ocean separating Faro and I, so I feel pretty safe.
another perfect jump. Just like you planned.
It's okay. I'll never be as good a Mechabellum player as you are. I mean, let's be real. I'm playing Starfield right now.
Whew. A lot sure happened out there.
Yeah.
We can either go fill Harper in on the details regarding the intel, or check in with Gren. Pass on some of
Let's go check in with Gren. The most casual.
I am here. Back already. Something wrong?
I found some watchtower hardware. Can you use this?
I won't ask where these came from. But yeah, I can use these. Watchtower uses proprietary hardware. As long as I'm duplicating their tech, I'll need authentic components like these. Assuming you can provide me with enough components, I'm willing to fabricate and install more skydrops to your ships.
Also, we found these computer cores.
A Watchtower computer core. Huh. These units are exceedingly rare. Within them lie blueprints for Watchtower constructs, things such as skydrops. Cores contain vast amounts of information, but like almost all Watchtower technology, they have inbuilt safeguards. If you lack proper credentials, you can't read specific data without triggering a purge protocol, erasing all other data from the device. So you understand, I can only extract a limited subset of information from a core. Even so, this is still useful. I suspect we can mine computer cores to acquire blueprints for new types of skydrops, or even devise upgrades for your fleet command system.
See what you can get from this core.
One moment. I will establish a link to the core. Connection confirmed. I see data for 3 skydrop schematics, yet we can only extract 1. Our available choices are drops for either a ballistic turret, a Shiva unit, or a surface smoke bomb. You must make a decision. What skydrop should we gain the ability to fabricate?
Well, that was a Shiva. What can you tell me about the Shiva unit?
Calls in a Model S Shiva bot to assist you. The Model S excels at close quarters skirmishes and rapid response.
Safe trip, Jack. Give me an overview of the ballistic turret.
Deploys a kinetic fire turret, which anchors swiftly and provides sustained ballistic support.
Okay, I've made a choice.
And what would that be?
The ballistic turret.
There, it's done. I've downloaded the relevant data. Now you'll have access to that skydrop to install onto any of your vessels. If you can find more computer cores, bring them to me, and I'll see what I can do with them. Until then, I can offer to outfit your ships with the skydrops we already have, assuming you have enough Watchtower components.
Thanks, Grin.
Gratitude is unnecessary. However, it is appreciated. You said you found 2 computer cores, correct? I'd suggest you take one to Harper. I'm sure she'll have ideas on how to utilize it. If you need to restock any skydrops, or require any other ship services, just check in with Babs. I'll make sure she receives the necessary updates to assist you. Otherwise, I'll be here to help however I can. I'll return to my work, but I'll be here if you need me.
Cool. More toys to play with. Gret made a good point, though. We should go check in with Harper.
Honestly, I find the flares way too annoying to use.
Careful out there. I won't always be
Please state your needs.
Oh, I gotta hand these in. Okay. Let me see what you have for sale.
Here is our current.
The Vindicator. Man, they are expensive. What the hell?
Goodbye.
Goodbye forever, Wabu.
Look who decided to drop by. Good to see you back. Any news on that listening post?
I've taken care of it. Here. The slate with the intel you wanted.
Huh. Well, thanks. I'm impressed. Things went smooth, right? You didn't run into any trouble, did you?
That depends on your definition of trouble. First, there were the Watchtower troops, then the listening post wiped its data, but not before transmitting it to an array for broadcast. And then we destroyed that array. A small fleet of Watchtower ships jumped in, attacking us on sight. I don't know, any of that sound like trouble?
You're at a LAN event? Man, I know that feeling. Just last week, I got up at 4 a.m. and I didn't go to bed until 2 a.m. the next day. There's nothing we couldn't handle.
Nothing you couldn't handle, huh? Sounds like famous last words. But you are still breathing, so guess you're right. Still, that's got me wondering. How'd Watchtower have a fleet prepped to ambush you like that? They must have been watching those listening posts real close. But why? Just give me a second here. I'm gonna see what information I can pull from this intel slate.
Sure.
Duped again. Encrypted. Not surprising. Let's run this through Gren's cracking algorithm. It worked. Quite a lot of data. I'm just skimming you.
Yeah.
Yeah?
What does the information say?
The listening posts, Watchtower used them to track people, but only certain types of people. Huh. Looks like they got posts and surveillance arrays in most systems. They scan every ship that passes, looking for people of interest. And when a vessel gets flagged enough times, an array sends a signal to Watchtower, telling them to jump a fleet into that system.
That explains it. We're the people of interest. This is how they keep finding me, and how they found you. Sneaky little rascals.
What do you mean by tracking certain types of people?
Not sure exactly. Information is hazy. Almost seems on purpose. Like they preemptively scrubbed any major details. But I bet good credits they're not after your average Joe.
We need to do something about this.
Harper, is there any way we could find more of these listening posts and surveillance arrays? Because I'm thinking if we start shutting more of them down, Watchtower won't be able to track us as much.
Maybe. I did see something about listening posts in other systems. Hold on, let me run a quick search. Oh, crap. Gren warned me about this.
Warned you about what? Did you mess up?
The intel slate. When I started poking around for more specific info, the rest of the data kinda deleted itself. It's an inbuilt security measure. It's just how Watchtower tech works. Pretty much all of it has a self-destruct of some kind. But it's not a complete loss. I did pull the location for another listening post. There's one in the Kumasi system, on Kumasi 6.
Well, that's something. We can always go take that one down. And hey, maybe we'll recover more intel slates.
It's worth a shot. If you can bring me more of those slates, I can likely pull more locations for you.
I guess I'll think about visiting more listening posts.
Well, the data you brought back didn't really have much value, at least to me. But I'm still happy that listening post is gone. So here, your payment. And some advice. You need to be careful out there.
Not true.
Watchtower really is hunting you. These listening posts, any system that has one, makes you vulnerable to ambush.
Ah, but any system we clear of them means Watchtower can't track us there.
Yeah, I suppose. Up to you if you want to keep taking down listening posts. Just be ready for a Watchtower fleet to jump in and attack you. But whatever. Bring me more intel slates, and I'll do what I can to help.
One last thing. We found these Watchtower computer cores.
Yeah, found 2 of them. Already gave one to Gren. Apparently, they hold data on how to build Watchtower tech.
You don't say. I think I've seen one of these in Gren's workshop. They store data on Watchtower schematics. It's how he built you those sky drops. But like the intel slates, without the proper credentials, you can only pull a small amount of data.
Turtle, you didn't finish your story.
This hardware's a little beyond my skill to crack. but leave it with me. I know someone who might be able to get something useful from it. Well, I think we're done. Feel free to use Stardock for whatever you need. I think you've earned
Your
spot.
shell story.
I'll catch you later.
Take it the person was caught.
Well, that was productive. You met with Gren and
Discovered.
didn't kill him. Harper seems to like you. We found out how Watchtower's been tracking us, and even figured out how to exploit more of their technology against them.
Why would I kill Grun?
Well, you know, he's got that whole Watchtower thing going on. Now, I didn't think you actually would kill him, but it's good to know you can show restraint.
Yeah, the gun range one. What makes you think Harper likes me?
Well, she didn't have Babs hurl you out of an airlock when you first met. That was my first clue. Besides that, usually, Harper's willing to give most folks a chance. However, she always keeps things professional. But considering she offered you free use of Stardock, that tells me she's put some trust in you. That's not something she does easily.
So what do you expect me to do now?
I think for the time being, keep doing whatever it is you do. Watchtower
Yeah,
are still a
no
problem,
kidding.
but at least now you have a defense against them. And if you find yourself with some free time, you can always hunt down more listening posts, or have Gren build and upgrade stuff for your fleet. And if you don't mind the company, I think I'll stay on with you. You know, as an official part of your crew.
Sure. It'll be good to stick together.
Fantastic. Feel free to treat me as you would any other member.
Oh
of
no,
your
I
crew.
lost, what's her name?
Around, have me clean the toilets, put the fear of God in me. Whatever. It's your show. I'm just here to lend a hand. All right, let's get going.
No! I lost my weird Varunian lady. Back here.
Hello.
You ready to head back out?
I look forward to it.
Perfect. Okay. Okay. So is it just activity mode now?
I miss my dear darling and you Atlantis, as I wander the blackness of a deep abyss. My ship is intact.
Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. An electric probe in the form of a screwdriver with a small diode. You thought it was a gun round. Let's roll. How many skill points do I have? Gonna have to head to Jameson soon. Oh my gosh! Why?
Damage detected.
Ugh. These mechs are awful. Also, I'm gonna get blasted with so much crap.
Initiating containment.
Leave it to me. Need help, Dusty?
Warning. Defensive systems failing. Impact registering.
think it's dead. It just doesn't know it yet. I guess not. That'll deal with that. I am basically, yeah. I'm gonna try to call it a Kamehameha, but why? Oh, what the heck? All right. Well, that's what I get. We're just jumping in. I mean, strictly speaking, I guess it's a solar flare. Did it go through? It didn't actually hit them, did it?
I cannot wait.
Target acquired.
I wonder if I can piece him.
Mission requested.
It does not. Alright.
Structural integrity compromised. Damage detected. Enemy presence nullified.
Man, those mechs are unbelievable. Yeah, she's my +1 at the moment. We'll see how long it lasts. My last +1 died.
You're not walking out of here.
Yeah, it's just what I had. Alright, screw this nonsense. Yeah, you know, crap happens. Interdimensional beings just come and delete everybody. The powers can be a little lame sometimes. Welcome back, Abid. I guess I'm super fried right now. Yeah, I'm like bleeding or something. Or maybe it's just really hot out. I don't know. Yeah, Zestral. That makes perfect sense to me. No, you can totally forget to contribute. Alright, I've got the password to get in. Nobody's interested in that community challenge anyway. Crack open the door. 200,000. Man, this guy is super high level. Pretty funny he doesn't. Oh my gosh, that guy hits like a truck. Just a wild amount of damage. You wish. I feel like the watchtower stuff is just intended for way later, and the amount of ammo I gotta suck through to kill these things. It's going to be a problem. So where is this person I'm supposed to kill? I think I got the things I'm supposed to get anyway. Yeah, that stuff's on my OnlyFans. Okay, let's head back to... not here, actually. Let's go back to Jameson. Got a few things I want to do. I want to buy some... some primers. I can't jump out. Why? Oh, I'm in combat. My third persona is a squid? Could be. Never put a ton of thought into it. I was like way up there. I wonder if anybody does have a fursona that's a squid. Oh my god, I gotta stop using that. Yeah, I have literally none of them now because I used them all by accident. Herb-a-derp. Can I make healing stuff? Chemistry, maybe? Yeah. Who knows? Brony or furry? Furry. I feel like bronies are maybe more degenerate than furries, like just on average. It's like this place is just covered in moss. I still can't set course? Why? Oh, I can.
This is UC Security. Prepare to be scanned.
Yeah, this is actually problematic. I forgot I had crap on me from stupid. Oh my god. Ah! Eat water. It's called ice. Where the heck is Piazzi or whatever? This interface is awful. Like, why do they hide stuff? I'll just go where the Crimson Fleet is, because why the hell not? I can't jump? Oh my god, there we go. I feel like both of those are equally awful for different reasons. Remind me to get a mod to show the stars on the star map. Like, why? Is there maybe like a keybind? Stars are in my eyes. Such romance. Star map. What the crap? In a video game? Do I have control over the character I can be? I don't know, like there's a lot of games where you just kind of end up being a god, which seems kind of appealing to me. I think I'd make a pretty good deity. Okay. Who thought this was a good idea? Cat God. Of course, UC's blasting me because I'm.
Another successful jump. No.
What is my. Friggin' bounty 1271. It's barely anything, and they're shooting to kill. Hell.
Target's grab drive is disabled.
Cheh. There are a lot of drones for some reason.
Their grab drive is crippled. They're not escaping.
I think I can just pop the tower while we're here. A lot of drones.
Target's grab drive has been knocked offline. Enemy's grab drive has been disabled. Target has lost their grab drive. They cannot jump away.
Yeah, the space combat in this game kind of sucks. The game that I most recently enjoyed for its space combat was Chorus. It was definitely not realistic, like it was, you know, arcadey. I still found it to be a lot of fun. My cargo hold's full? Are you serious? I think AI, like anything, can be used or abused. There's different options. Why do I have so much crap? I guess the frames are kind of useless, right? I wish. Got some Ben and Jerry's in my PJs. I mean, yeah, apparently North America is not the vacation destination it used to be.
Don't you just love grav jumps?
Do I ever? I wish I could mark off a system as a favorite or something. It's northwest of Narian, okay. Guess I should go pay off my bounty. Yeah, it'd be nice if people would just, you know, live and let live. Leave things alone. Just play video games or something. Like, why does everything have to be super dumb?
State your needs. Hello again. I'm glad you're here. Since we last spoke, I've been thinking things over.
How have you been?
I believe I found a way to mine additional data from Watchtower computer cores. Data that would let us upgrade your fleet command system, or perhaps even figure out new types of ship modules or systems. So the next time you have spare cores, you'll need to decide what type of data you'd rather
I'll keep that in mind.
One more thing. I've documented how to build a remote fleet command system terminal. I'll forward you the schematics. You can build a terminal aboard your ship, granting you remote access to the main system here on Stardock.
Perfect.
Now, was there something you needed?
I don't know. Some people think it's, you know, better off that way. Short-term pain, long-term gain.
This slate contains the
Laser drop. Miner.
deploys a turret equipped with... Are you sure this is the...
Yeah, go nuts.
These cores can be... It's done. I see. We don't have enough core... Your sky drops will...
Okay.
We lack the number of... I've got some inventory.
Sweet. What do you got, buddy? You have basically nothing but flares and crap. Okay. I will take these though. Do you have small primers? You do not. Okay, that's annoying. Let's sell some of this crap. Good enough. I never end up using that stuff. Let's get rid of all that. Perfect. Exactly. That's the mentality they have.
I assume I'm dismissed.
We're better off for everybody.
Hello again.
Can't stay away, huh?
Yeah, you are the sexiest NPC.
Hey, got some news for you. That computer core you gave me, I asked an old friend to help me poke around inside it, see what data we could find.
No. Who is this friend you mentioned?
Oh, just someone I knew from Neon. His name's Shadowline.
Shadowline.
That's not his real name, of course. It's more like an alias. He's a cyber runner. You know, hacking, cybersecurity, digital warfare, all that good stuff. We kept in contact after I left Neon.
Oh,
Good
pen
guy.
pals. I assume your friend found something interesting?
Sure did. Now, I already knew Watchtower likes to dabble in cybernetic tech. One look at Gren gives that away. But what I didn't know is just how varied and niche their tech can be. Body mods, organ replacement, and a whole series of neuroamps. And Watchtower ever commercialized, they put Ryujin out of business.
Sweet.
Anyway, what we managed to pull data on is blueprints for some of Watchtower's neuroamps. Only basic models, but still, nothing to thumb your nose at.
Can you make me these neuroamps?
Not me, no. First, I asked Gren if he could build them, but he said something about him being engineer, not a doctor, which got me thinking. I just so happen to know a few doctors, and at least one who has experience in cybernetics, Dr. Lane. So I asked if she'd mind joining us here. She agreed, and now we got a medic to treat ailments. Also, she can research and build Watchtower spec neuroamps. Not bad, huh? If you're interested, go to the new infirmary and talk to Dr. Lane. She can fill you in on the specifics.
Sick.
Now, anything I can help you with?
I found some more intel.
You're gonna give me a peek or not?
I'm more than one slate. Here you go.
Just give me a minute. Got it. This one's a hike, but we have a location for a post. And there's more. Found some extra post locations in the other slates you handed me. I've sent what we extracted to your nav. Good luck with your post hunting.
Okay, so I have a whole bunch now. Can you find a listening post without using intel?
Huh. I hadn't thought of that. But I suppose
I guess
it's
I should have
possible.
kept some of those slates
There's
for the
a whole
doctor.
bunch of people and organizations out there whose only job is to find information others would rather remain hidden. If we passed along the means on how to search and scan for Watchtower outposts, they may be able to find them for us. Of course it'll cost you. These guys aren't gonna help us out of the goodness of their hearts. But if you're willing to cough up the credits...
What's on the menu?
Take a look. Most of it's even fresh.
Oh. Just pierogies and crap. Let's do that.
Wait, before you go, I've been thinking some more about those spy arrays. I've managed to gather a little more info on them. It's not much. A lot of it is guesswork, really. Still, I think you might find it useful.
All right. Let's hear what you've got.
The arrays seem to be linked in a sorta network. If a critical major array is attacked, you can expect a more aggressive response from Watchtower. As well as any of the less important minor arrays it was linked to self-destructing once the major one has been destroyed, and they lose connection. But perhaps if you were to destroy some of the less important minor arrays first, it will lessen Watchtower's reaction when you attack a major one. And you'd be able to salvage more components too. But how you go about it is down to you. You'll have to decide.
I was a Twitch affiliate over 4 years ago. I don't know why Twitch sent me another notification saying, "Congratulations, you did it 4 days ago."
Systems you've already cleared. Anyway, that was all.
It was more a joke than anything. I don't know. They must be fiddling around with stuff. So where's this new infirmary? Holy crap. Oh, look at this.
I should get around to organizing this place. Ha! You must be Harper's friend. Dr. Sophia Lane, formerly of the Field Surgeons, currently on sabbatical, now presiding over this station's quaint little clinic. And apparently I've been roped into some sort of project. Something about a secretive organization and data on a new type of technology? I'll admit, I was, and still am, intrigued.
It's nice to meet you, Doctor. I really appreciate you helping us out.
Well, aren't you a charmer? Oh, careful now, or you may end up with more than just my professional attention. Now then, Harper provided me with a Watchtower computer core. And with some help, we managed to extract enough data to guide the construction of a new type of neuroamp. Although, not a neuroamp. No, the technology is similar, but fundamentally different. It's more invasive. Closer to true cybernetics.
Just plug it straight into my smooth brain.
Anyway, I've taken the liberty of constructing one of the cyberamps. This one apparently improves an individual's piloting skills.
Getting monetized on YouTube takes forever. I'll take whatever can give me an edge.
Hopefully these amps provide just that. Although no reason to keep them to yourself. Members of your crew may also find them useful. So, here you are. This is the cyber amp I already fabricated. Use it in good health, or don't. It's your choice. A lady knows better than to ask how and where you procure such things. But if you desire more of these new amps, simply bring me more computer cores. But before any of that, tell me, do you require any medical attention or supplies? If you have the credits, I am sure I can accommodate.
Sure.
It seems you're a bit
Yeah, I don't
short.
have any cores. Okay, let's see what you have in
I've
stock.
already prepared a few of...
Give me the AIDS. Okay. Is literally just apparel? It's kind of lame.
Off you go.
Interesting. Oh, you can just plug them in. Wonder how many I can have slapped into my brain. This ammo situation, though. Oh, whatever. I'll deal with it next time. For now, I am actually really freaking hungry. I think it's time to rustle up some dinner. After that, I don't know what I'm gonna do tonight. Might be just more of this. Alright, enjoy your weekend, and see See you around. Oh yeah, great gains. Mm.